Hey guys, Peach here. This is the 2014 Pichu London Cup Series roster. I'll go quickly because most of these drivers you're familiar with, and so do most of the teams. But there are some drivers with different teams than they are in real life in 2014, and I will get to cover them when we get there. Some cars on this video were painted by Griffdog, and you can find his cars in the link in the description down below. So anyway, let's go through the 2014 drivers. Jamie McMurray in the one for DEI. DEI never shuts down in this universe, so DEI still runs the one with Jamie McMurray. Brad Keselowski returns to Penske in the number 2, and Jeff Burton moves it to a new number for RCR. He's in the number 3. They have brought the 3 back for the first time since Dale Earnhardt retired. On another one of Griffdog's painted cars, Jeff Burton now moves to the 3. Kevin Harvick moves to the 4 car. He still does move to Stewart-Haas in number 4, like he did in real life. So Harvick's now in the 4. Casey Kane is now in the number 5 Hendrick, as he was in the previous season. Michael Annett in the 7, one of the rookies this season. He's running with Tommy Baldwin on one of the new teams in this series. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8. He stays with DEI. And number 9, Trevor Bayne returns for his second year with Roush in the number 9 machine. Danica Patrick in the number 10 Stewart-Haas Racing. She's back again. Denny Hamlin's back as well. Number 11 Joe Gibbs. Germain Racing brings Casey Mears back to 13 in 2014. And Tony Stewart's back as well with Stewart-Haas Racing. Clint Boyer's back 15 for Michael Waltrip Racing. And Greg Biffle's back in the 16 Roush Fenway. 17 Roush Fenway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. runs his second season with the team. Kyle Busch back as a defending champion. Joe Gibbs Racing, he's back in the 18. Matt Kenseth, number 20 for Joe Gibbs, his teammate. And Casey Elliott will be among the drivers competing in the Wood Brothers, number 21. Casey plans to retire next season, believe it or not. Not this season, next season. He plans to retire in 2015 to allow Chase Elliott to compete and keep the family name in the Cup Series. So Casey Elliott will retire next season, but he'll be running a partial schedule in those final 2 seasons until Chase comes into the Cup Series. Joey Logano, number 22, Penske, back again. And Ryan Truex, one of the rookies this season, now joins the 23 for BK Racing. Jeff Gordon is back again in Hendrick, number 24. And James Buescher has moved to Hendrick Motorsports in the number 25 car. The 4 was taken by Kevin Harvick, so DI wasn't able to get their car back, so he had to move to a new team, and sure enough, he moved to Hendrick to stay with the Chevy family. Number 25 will be running for Mountain Dew in Hendrick Motorsports. James Buescher had a successful run. He made the chase last year, now looks for more in 2014. With a new team, nevertheless, Hendrick, a proven team to win championships. Paul Menard moves to RCR as DEI downsizes its operations. I believe they only have the 1 and 8 left here in 2014, so Paul Menard moves to RCR and the number 27 car. Brian Clausen goes for another season in the number 28 for the Home Depot Robert Yates Racing Team. Ignore the nameplate on the top of it. I had to make some changes to make some sort of sense to this series and have some continuity in between, so Clausen stays in the number 28 for another year with Robert Yates after making the chase last year. Ryan Newman stays with RCR. No, he moves to RCR. He was with Stewart-Haas Racing in the 39 last year. Now he moves to the 31 for RCR. Austin Dillon, a new rookie this season, running a rookie schedule, the number 33 machine for RCR. He might be taking over the 3 next season, but that's just a rumor for now. David Reagan, 34 for Front Row Motorsports. Reagan is back in the 34 team, and David Gillen is back as well, number 38 for the Front Row team. Kyle Larson, a rookie this season. He's running the 40 car in 2014. Can't wait to see him in action for the first time in his career. This guy has a lot of promise. And Kurt Busch goes to the 41. Stewart-Haas adds another vehicle, the 41 car, to Kurt Busch. And Kenny Irwin Jr., number 42. He moves from the 40 to the 42 and stays with Chip Ganassi Racing. He has just announced that this will be his final season in the Cup Series, so Kenny Irwin Jr. will retire after the 2014 season. Eric Amarola, 43 for Richard Petty Motorsports. And 44, it'll be Marcus Ambrose, also returning to Richard Petty Motorsports. And the third entry for Richard Petty Motorsports is Adam Petty. Of course, the fan favorite is coming back for another season with the 45 team. AJ Allmendinger stays in the 47 for JTG Daughtry, and Jimmy Johnson returns number 48 car. Justin Allgire is back in the 51, Justin Allgire joins the Cup Series in the H. Scott Motorsports 51 in 2014, and Brian Vickers runs a full schedule number 55 for MWR. Martin Truex Jr. moves from MWR to Furniture Row Racing in 2014, so Furniture Row 78 taken over by Truex. And Blasey Alexander, yes, the Blasey Alexander finally gets his Cup opportunity after waiting for so long. He finally gets an opportunity to ride the number 88. In the Hendrick Motorsports machine, he gets to be teammates with his best friend, Jimmy Johnson. So his dream is coming true in 2014. Where's Landon Castle, you might be wondering. Well, Castle's decided to move into the secondary series, into like the Grand National Series, instead running a full schedule after a disappointing run in the Cup Series. So he's going to the Grand National Series and hopes to return the Cup Series someday. Jerry Nadeau runs another season, number 93 for BK Racing, and finally Carl Edwards runs number 99 for Roush Fenway Racing. And that's all your drivers in 2014 in the Cup Series. And one more thing, this is the first season that will have the 16-car playoffs with 4 drivers eliminated after 3 races, 4 rounds in the playoffs, just as it has been in today. This is the first time they'll be doing the 16-car playoffs here in the Cup Series, starting with this season. So we're so excited that the 16-car playoffs, it's the first time we're implementing that this year. So you don't want to miss it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the season. It's going to come out soon. This is Pichu London. I'll see you later.